How does it feel to be back in Australia?
I haven't been back very long. I got in last night around 12 o'clock, so but no, I'm really happy to stay here for a week and see my family and friends and relax a little bit.
Quite a homecoming with all your old pony club kids. How was that to see them?
It was nice, it was great. I mean, they're really inspired, and it's good to see that they're motivated, and I hope that maybe one day see them over in Europe.
Is it nice to come back and realise you've got a really big following here as well as Europe?
Yeah, it is. It is good to know. I don't really think too much about that, but it's good to know. And I think there's so much internet coverage, and so people in the last 4 or 5 years have been able to get a little bit more of a taste of how it is over there, so they can follow me a little bit more. So that's great. Yeah.
Global Champions Tour to win the overall series. How was that?
It was great. I mean, it was absolutely one of my goals, and I had a really fantastic year, and I won a few of the Grand Prix and a lot of good placings, so it was a good achievement for me and for Jan, and I hope I can do the same again. Probably the biggest highlight would have been, I think, winning in Cannes again. I won there last year, and I got asked by one of the journalists. They said, Ito's 50 now, he hasn't won a Grand Prix this year. He said, what are your ways of thinking? Do you think he can win it again? I said, absolutely can win it again.
Yeah.
So that was a really that was a good achievement for me, and I think the French people, they admire him being French, and so yeah, absolutely, that was one of the highlights of this year.
What's the key for you between now and London? How do you prepare heading into the games?
Basically, I'm not going to change too much, but Ito's going to have a really good program, not too heavy, just try to balance out the shows, and just basically keeping him fit and sound, and that he feels ready to go, and spacing out the competitions, and just a little bit. I have to feel a little bit how he is, on the moment, and then make my decision as I go along. It's difficult to plan now until then, but we'll just have to wait and see how he's feeling.
London's going to be an amazing venue, Greenwich Park, with all the equestrian events. What are you most excited about with London 2012?
I think for me, one of the advantages is it's not so far from where I live. So, and the travel for the horses is very, very easy. So that's a big benefit on that side. And the fact, I guess, being in London, I think you probably I will feel that I have a little bit more support on the Australian side there, and I think there'll be a lot of Australians over there. The fact of the matter is, being in an English-speaking country, similar to our country, same Commonwealth and everything. So, I think I'm really looking forward to it. I don't often get to London to do many of the shows there, so it's great. So, I'll be looking forward to it.
So the goal for London, is it just striving for that medal?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, we have to see which team we've got together, and it'd be great if we could get a team medal, but that's really going to depend on who's in the team and how that looks. And for myself, I'd definitely be having the vision of trying to win a medal. That's a little bit on the plate at the moment.
You're our most successful jumping rider from Australia. What do you think the key to your success has been?
I think the key to success has probably been to stay committed, and determination and hard work, and to just try to stay on the one track and keep on that track, I think believing in yourself is really important, and not to forget about all the good things you've done, and try to learn from all the experiences and take a positive out of everything, and try to work through those hard times. And I think motivation is and making a good plan and having a great management team behind you.
Because you were talking earlier that you didn't start out the greatest jumper in the world, and do you think it's just been that persistence for you, like the passion for the sport, to keep going?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I had a lot of ups and downs, and I had a lot of bad horses when I was here in Australia, and I had a lot of good horses as well. But I think those hard times got me through, and made me realise a little bit where I have to be, and what kind of horses you need to have. And the bad horses taught me bad habits, but they also taught me some good habits, and gave me probably a lot more strength and determination. And I think probably a lot of people might have given up by that stage, and so just proving to myself that I was strong enough, and probably gave me a little bit more edge to my success.